Artificial intelligence has been all about conversation and analysis, but what if I told you we're entering an era where AI doesn't just talk, it actually gets things done? I'm Adele, and today we're exploring how a new protocol is transforming AI from a chatty colleague into your most efficient personal assistant.
That's such an interesting shift, from AI that just processes information to AI that can take action. And it's all happening because of this thing called the Model Context Protocol, right?
Exactly. Think of MCP as like giving AI actual hands instead of just a brain. Before, AI could tell you what needed to be done, but now it can actually do it, managing your calendar, handling files, even making phone calls.
Well, let's break this down for people. What exactly changed to make this possible?
So, remember those early AI models? They were impressive, but had these frustrating limitations, like trying to have a conversation with someone who kept forgetting what you said 5 minutes ago. Then we got RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, which was like giving AI its own research assistant.
But even with RAG, AI was still just processing information, right? Not actually doing anything with it?
Right, and that's where MCP comes in. It's fascinating because major players like OpenAI and Google's DeepMind are actually working together on this standard. It's like they all agreed that for AI to be truly useful, it needs to be able to interact with our digital world.
You know what really strikes me about this? The practical applications. Like, what can people actually do with this technology right now?
Oh my goodness, let me give you some amazing examples. Imagine you're trying to plan a complex project. The AI can now open your calendar, check everyone's availability, and actually schedule the meetings itself. It can even analyze patterns to suggest the most productive meeting times.
That's incredible. And it goes beyond just scheduling, doesn't it?
Way beyond. In project management, these systems can connect to tools like Asana and identify when team members are getting overloaded. There was this case where the AI spotted that someone had too many concurrent tasks and automatically suggested how to redistribute the work.
Though that does raise some important questions about security and privacy, doesn't it?
You know, that's exactly what I was thinking. But they've developed some really clever solutions. They use something called ephemeral sessions, where all the data gets automatically wiped after each task, and scoped access, which means the AI only gets access to exactly what it needs.
Let's talk about some of the more surprising applications you've seen. What's really caught your attention?
Well, there was this fascinating case study with a food app for kids called Happy Eaters. The AI was analysing their Facebook ad campaigns in real time, and not just spotting problems. It created an entire 90-day strategic plan based on the data. It even caught its own currency conversion mistake and corrected it.
That's remarkable. And I've heard there are tools making this accessible even for people without technical backgrounds?
Yes. This is where something called Claude AI Connectors comes in. It's like having a personal development team. It helps you plan your project, assists with writing the code, and then reviews and tests it.
But all this must require some serious computing power, right?
Well, here's the interesting part. You've got options. You can either invest in powerful hardware up front, like high-end Macs or PCs with serious GPUs, or you can use cloud services and just pay as you go. It's like choosing between buying or renting your computing power.
And what about costs? How do people manage that?
They've developed these clever strategies, like using different types of AI models for different tasks. Think of it as having an AI executive team for complex thinking, and an AI worker team for routine tasks. Plus, there are now established ways to monetize these tools, whether you're using Razorpay in India or Stripe globally.
So what would you say to someone who's intrigued by all this but doesn't know where to start?
Start small but meaningful. Look at your daily routine and identify one task that takes up too much time. Then explore how these AI tools might help automate it. The key is to actually try things out, not just read about them. And remember, the real revolution isn't in the technology itself. It's in how we use it to make our lives better and our work more efficient.
That really puts it in perspective. We're not just watching AI evolve. We're at a point where we can actively shape how it's used in our daily lives.
Exactly. The question isn't, what can AI understand anymore? It's, what can we build with AI? And that's a much more exciting question to answer. That's all for now, folks. Stay tuned for our next episode where we will explore more about AI and how it is changing our world.